What is up, my little unicorns, new and old? It's your girl West Indie Ray, and I am back again with another information filled video. Now, I might have mentioned this before, but when I was staying in the hospital with my mom, I started getting crazy breakouts on my back, and it was quite disgusting. So in this video, I want to show you my body and face scrub that completely changed the look of my back, changed the look of my face, and really put me on the right path towards glowing, healthy, blemish-free looking skin. Now, I'm not all the way there. My skin is not all the way perfect all over my body, but this has worked for me and so many of my other friends who I have recommended this to. I've talked about this on social media, like on Instagram and stuff, so if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you do that because Instagram sees things first typically. So some people might have already gotten this recipe and tried it. Let me know if you are one of those people, if it worked for you in the comment section below. But I just want to go right ahead and get into how I make this really yummy, literally yummy, it tastes amazing. Not that I eat it or anything, but you know, I kind of could if I wanted to, depending on what type of oil you mix into it. Anyways, this really yummy face and body scrub, okay? This stuff is amazing. I usually like to make it in small batches, and I do refrigerate it, but I take a little bit of it out before I want to go in the shower so that it gets kind of room temp, because I really don't like the feel of like exfoliating with cold materials on my body. So I do put it in the fridge, but I take it out a little bit before, a little bit of it, just so that I could kind of like measure how much I'm using and not be wasteful, because you guys know sustainability is my new thing that I want to incorporate in my life, and I feel like, you know, small increments, being mindful of how much you use is definitely the way to do it. So yeah, I'm just gonna hop right into it, and I hope that you enjoy this recipe. So as far as ingredients, you're only going to need four ingredients. We're gonna start off with the star of the show, which is actually Manuka Honey. This is the thing that you are going to use the least amount of, but to me it's the thing that really makes this scrub the most effective. I'm also using a amber bottle. I like using amber bottles because it protects whatever you put inside of it from like sun rays and things like that that could degrade the quality of the contents of the bottle. I also have almond oil, that's sweet almond oil. You can use any brand of sweet almond oil as long as it's clean. This one is non-GMO. I've also used avocado oil before, coconut oil. I've also used olive oil. So you could use different types of oils. I just really love sweet almond oil because it helps with fading dark spots, which is something that's really good for when you're trying to clear up your back. I also have granulated sugar. I use cheap sugar for my body scrubs just because I don't see the need to use organic cane sugar for it. So this is just white sugar, but you could use brown sugar if you want to. And then I have some fresh squeezed lemon juice right here that I just squeezed in my kitchen, so you could see some of that pulp is in there. And then I just have a little baby spatula that I thought was really cute. So I'm just gonna start by talking a little bit about this bottle. The reason why I'm using this bottle and such a small bottle is because with amber bottles, it protects from like sunlight and things like that that could degrade the quality of the contents inside of your bottle. So I really love amber bottles. Also, I'm using this size because I feel like when I use big mason jars, I tend to waste a lot of product. I grab a whole bunch out and half of it ends up going down the drain. And when I make a smaller amount, I think it just, you know, helps me personally kind of reduce the amount of waste that I get and value what's actually in the bottle. So you can use this stuff for your face and body. Just if you use it in the shower, be mindful that you're not getting water inside of the actual bottle, and be mindful of how much you're actually grabbing, because you don't need a lot, especially if you do it on dry skin. So I'm just going to take my sugar and I'm going to pour the sugar in here. You can kind of fill this up because once you put your liquids in, the sugar is going to look like it's shrinking. So next I'm just going to put the juice of a lemon in there. And I don't know if you guys can't see it, but as the lemon juice is trickling down, it's looking like there's less and less sugar inside. Next, I'm going to take my sweet almond oil. This is what is going to provide all that slip that you actually need to properly exfoliate your skin, especially if you do it on dry skin. You don't want it to just be like you rubbing sugar on and it's just falling off. of your skin and going down the drain. So the sweet almond oil is what is going to reduce the look of dark marks, and it's going to really heal the blemishes that you already have on your skin because it gets rid of scars and things like that. And it's also going to provide just the right amount of slip on the skin so that you can use this on dry skin. So I'm just gonna put a good deal of that in there, kind of fill it almost to the top. Next, I'm going to take my Manuka Honey, and I'm almost out of this Manuka Honey, you guys. I use this stuff all the time, but I'd rather finish this up instead of dipping into my next bottle. I'm actually not gonna finish it completely, but I'm gonna get a good glob of it in there. And this is really the rock star of the whole entire show. This is what is going to give you that antiviral, antimicrobial, antibacterial, all those great properties that are good for ridding your skin of blemishes, all those great properties that are good for clearing your skin of dark spots are in that Manuka Honey. So I'm just going to mix this in nice and carefully. And another thing about this is that I actually put the Manuka Honey last on purpose, just because of the fact that Manuka Honey sticks to things. So the goal is for us not to have like Manuka Honey stuck to the bottom of the container. The goal is to have all of this completely, you know, mixed in. So it looks like this is kind of watery. I'm gonna run and get more sugar and shake this up with some more sugar. So it's kind of full, but I just want to do a little bit more sugar in there. And the thing about this is that when you do your own little concoctions, okay, you can do it however you want. You could play with the recipes however you want. So do what works for you. If you like it to be a little bit thicker, you can do that. If you feel like it works for your skin to do it thinner, do that. But I'm just gonna take this and shake it up some to get that all nice and incorporated. So this is what the ending product looks like. Like I said before, if you want yours to be thicker, then you do less oil and more sugar. If you want it to be thinner, then you do less sugar, more oil. But it's really important to get all of these ingredients in there: the lemon juice, the honey, the oil, and the sugar. I'm dripping, but that's fine because I could just wipe this off. But yeah, it's really just important to get all these ingredients in here. So like I said, I actually like to use this on dry skin. I feel like it's more effective that way. So I put more oil so that I have a little more slip and I can not use as much and work this into my skin really well. So I have clean hands, so I feel okay doing this, but you got to get down in there, make sure you get some of that good sugar, and it does a great job at exfoliating. You're also getting your skin moisturized right now because honey, as we all know, is really good for moisturizing the skin. And the grit is really good on it to where it's firm, but it is not like destroying your skin. Now I went ahead and I just did my hand and I rinsed it off with lukewarm water just so that you can see how healthy my hand looks after using this. So you're not only just getting the, you know, acne clearing benefits, but your body really does look healthy. And even after, because I do this before I shower, even after I soap up and rinse off and all that stuff, my skin does still look really healthy. And you guys can tell because you're always giving me compliments on my skin, and it's because of this scrub. So yeah, you could use this as the first thing that you do when you get in the shower before you even turn the water on, or you can use it last. It's really up to you. I just know that this stuff really works. It's worked for me and so many of my other friends, and I hope that you enjoy it. It's a really easy recipe and you probably already have the stuff in your home. So let me know if you guys like this. Let me know if you guys have ever tried anything like this, or if anything else has worked for you. I want it to be a community down in the comment section so that if somebody has a problem, or hey, I'm allergic to honey, what should I use instead, and you have an alternative, you can then address that comment and help somebody else, you know what I mean? So yeah, just let me know what you think. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and share. Follow all my social media accounts right down there, and I'll see you in my next video.